Hello, everyone. This is Darwell20, and welcome to episode 54 of Darwell20's Let's Play of FTB Skies. I'm trying to build an aphids farm today. I have zero idea as to whether or not this will work. Did not test this in advance. Don't know. We're doing it on camera because I want to experiment with you guys. So basically, my plan is this: I'm going to build a nice area like this. See, I've got my mob crushers set up, and I created 4+12 ranges, which is the top tier range add-on for these guys. So if we show working area on this, we'll see that if I get rid of these guys, you'll see it a little bit clearer, hopefully. It's pretty big. It's pretty big. So I'm thinking what I'll be able to do here. Oh, look, we're even getting some Enderman already. How nice is that? We maybe don't want Enderman spawning on the center platform. Do Endermen spawn on glass? Like, what can I put here to prevent Enderman spawning? I don't know that I don't know that I care. I kind of care. Yeah, because we really don't want Enderman spawning, do we? What if we did half slabs? Would half slabs be cool? I feel like half slabs could be cool. And we put them like this, and then we got an exchanger here temporarily. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put you away so they can have both. And you're set to not fuzzy mode, right? So boom, boom. Okay. That sound cool? Do you think they will not spawn here now? Because that's kind of my goal. I want them to only spawn in front of the mob crushers so that when they do spawn, they get killed, right? And then you can expand out, buddy. Why are you like not... Are you fighting with the render? Oh, you were. Okay, cool. Well, today I learned. All right, so you can show working area again. That's pretty good. What I'm thinking I might need to do. Well, that's funny that those two renders fight with each other. I mean, I know why that's probably happening, and it's probably not something that's easily fixed. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We could use more dirt too. So if this like turns out to work out okay, maybe we'll do more with this, right? So okay, is that cool? We're obviously going to have to do more with chunks, but we'll handle that as time goes by. Okay, now if I set you with a flux point, gave you some power. You know what, I'm just going to take all three. Is that cool beans? I guess we're going to find out. All right. Now, I wouldn't mind also having you respond to a redstone signal for a sec, so let's get some levers. I might want the lever on this side for reasons. Not important ones, mind you. And then how about, let's get a diamond chest. And in fact, I can probably just set your sidedness to push. And that works. Works for me. Now, what I'd like to do is test to make sure that this is going to behave itself. But so it's a 5x5 that it makes, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This should be, I'm guessing, like 2x2 in each direction, right? Yes. Oh, hello. My goodness, that's fast. Okay. Murder eyes, please. Yeah, I didn't account for those flighty dudes. Is that kind of cool? You do not seem to be pushing fast enough. That's okay. It's a problem we can solve with laser IO. You can extract, hyperspeed. You can insert. That's not even hyperspeed. That's just good and fast. Okay. I mean, that seems kind of cool. So my question is, will I ever get something in here that's going to be, like, mythic bossy type? Are we getting any mythic bosses from this, like, massive Cursed Earth mob farm? Definitely not getting any crystals, which has me a little bit concerned. And if that's the case, we can probably do something with pedestals, maybe, to see if we'll get gems from that. Why don't I search for player? What do we got by way of player? Player. Killed by spikes do not count as player kills. Mob smashed do count as player kills. Alright, that's maybe a thing. They can't do like a big area though, and that's my challenge. I'm looking for something that'll let me do like, you know, it counts as a player kill kind of deal. See, because all you're getting is this stuff. You're not getting any player kill things. Which is a bit of a bummer. Like, we didn't even get... Like, I saw a dude there glowing like he had the things going on. Yeah. Now, so if you're not counting as player kills, then that's not cool. That is not cool. Yeah, see, I don't think this will work. I was hoping it would work, but it doesn't seem to be. Should I try and do a mob masher? Eh? Not sure quite how I feel about it. Not quite sure how I feel about it. I mean, I could try to fan the dudes down to, like, here-ish. But I don't even know if we're getting any guys in here. Now, it might just be that Cursed Earth is not the play. Like, if I back up far enough, maybe just the regular dirt will be enough. What would be super cool is, are you Silk Touched? You are not, but I could get you Silk Touched, right? That works for me. Now you are Silk Touch and Soulbound. Sweet. Which means, in theory, I should be able to do this. Now, hopefully we have enough... Ow, dirt, ow. That's hurting me, even. So if I do this, will you give me... Ah, very nice. Thank you, Dreadful Dirt. Okay. So now let's see what happens if I leave... So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do an Ender Chest. And... Laser IO this dude. Extract, but you need redstone signal on white. Cool. And then you can insert. Make you fast. Clear out super quick. All right, so if I tell you ignore it, he'll drain. If I then tell you hi, whoop, it's off. Okay. So now I'm just gonna like stand back-ish and see what kind of mob passive spawning we can get over there. See how mobs are passively spawning? That's cool. That's basically what I want. And I'm gonna see if any named dudes show up here, and if they do, what happens. Cool? So back in a minute. I just saw one. I just saw one with an orange outline. I got it. Oh, I think that works. I think that works. I think that works. I'm going to see if I can catch it again on camera. Probably a little easier said than done. But I think the cursed earth was hurting me. I don't think we want cursed earth. I think we want not cursed earth, right? Because this gives them a better chance of maybe spawning with the mythic names and whatnot, right? Because it had like an orange outline kind of glow to it, and that's how I knew, like, that's the guy I'm looking for, right? Let's give it a minute and see if another one pops up. But I totally got the drop from it, which means this might work. I like this. Come on, do it on camera this time. Please. I can probably also get rid of this stuff now. I'd really like to see this on camera type of deal. And I just have to make sure my player is in a position such that, you know, I'm not hurting spawn chances. Wonder if I'm like, if I'm up here, is that cool? Seems to be. Yeah, that's totally working, right? So I could totally like idle here, right? We can do the same thing. We can make the platform big enough that all the mobs that spawn would be, we'll just make it a bigger dirt platform. Then we can do it on all four sides, and that might be cool, right? Okay. The other thing we could do is we could filter the drops out here. How do we even get a totem of undying? That might have come from the thing, right? So what we could do, what if we put a filter on you, right? I'm going to get rid of my cursed earth. Whatever reason I have leather, I couldn't tell you. I don't think I need you guys no more. I'll put this away. I do want the dirt in a minute, but I'll put some of it away at least. This is my reminder to check that out, by the way. Okay. Cool. Now, if I got filters and we said this, this, and then we told you to ignore, that would be cool, right? We could throw bones and emeralds in there if we wanted to. I couldn't tell you why bones and emeralds showed up in here, but whatevers. Right, then we put all this stuff away. Now you should just, you know, see what happens. Okay, so again, I will stand back. So one definitely spawned in there, and we definitely got the drop for it. So we know it can happen. What I've yet to decide is how much luck I need. I've yet to discover like the frequency with which it happens. It can happen, which is good, which means I can like definitely walk away from here for a few hours and get at least a handful of these. But you know, beyond that, I'm not sure. I might start by expanding. And what I'll probably wind up doing is moving the chests to like the center platform a little bit and have all those guys connect into them. Like, that's probably what I'm going to wind up doing here. I'd really like you to see on camera because he had like a very distinctive orange glow. And I immediately knew that I had gotten a mythic guy. As soon as I stop recording, he's going to show up. Like, you'll see. Or you won't see because I will stop recording. and then I'll have to come back and be like, yeah, one showed up 8 seconds later. I'm going to stop recording now, and I guess we'll see what happens. One spawned on my receiver. Look, that's kind of funny to me. One spawned on my receiver because it's the only solid block. I guess they could technically also spawn on the crushers too. That's kind of hilarious to me. I don't think I've gotten another mythic guy yet, but I'm gonna let it idle for a bit, and then, like I said, we'll expand out the platform in a moment. And for the record, I just watched one spawn right here, which is funny. Yep, come right at me, Enderman. That's right. I'm gonna stand inside that platform. How do we do? Anything newish? We are for some reason getting armor. I'm guessing it's those spirit things from the mod. But the good news is we definitely got a named thingy, right? So let me do this. Let me expand out with probably a build to me functionality. Might be the best way to go here. But I like the idea of this. That looks pretty good, right? Is that pretty good? Technically, we might want you to come and then get a little bit more dirt. That was too far. That was also too far. Do I have an undo on here? I do. Good. Undo's working. So it's not that undo doesn't work, it's that something's conflicting with the keybind, I think. Alright, that's good enough for me. I'm gonna say, let's come back in a minute. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this. I have an idea. That looks pretty good to me. Alright, cool. Now, if I were to copy paste this, how do we feel about that plan? If we started with here, let's just clear out our thing. So here to here, right? And then we could remove our anchor. We could anchor this here. And then we... Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, look, one! Hey, look, one happened. See? There he is. Nice and glowing. Hey, look at me, come here. Hey, look at me, come here. Hey, look. Oh, you're dead. It did it, right? So that's what I was looking for to see, right? So that is super cool. All right, so let's unanchor you. Let's probably just anchor you like this, right? That should be good enough. Excuse me, sir. Very rude. And then basically we would want it to be... That look cool-ish? You know what we can do? We can even do one of these, all of these, show working area, and then yeah, that's the way I want to do it, right? Okay. Now, how much dirt do I actually need? 625. I can make that happen. I may not have that much dirt in here, but I have more dirt back home. I've been very lazy about moving this. Do I have a dirt drawer? Super do. Rain it all out. for me. Okay, then build. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Undo. We want you to be down a Y level. Build. That works, right? So that's cool. And then the same deal. We'll get a flux point, charge him up, and then he's going to start murderizing. Okay? And that's what's up. Okay. That is cool. And then you can unanchor. I will anchor you here-ish. We'll just reverse. I might need to rotate you. It might not work. Mirror might not work either. Probably want to do is something like this. We'll anchor it here. We'll start on this one next. See how this fits. Give you those. You can stop showing your working area, as can you. You can show your working area. Is that good? That looks good to me. I like that. That's looking pretty cool. All right, and then you just need power. And you should be good. Okay? And then we'll do something similar to this setup with these two. Right? And yes, I see Baby Enderman. I see that you like to exist. I think this is the way to do it, right? Like, that is super cool. All right, now I just need to get the last platform built. I'm just going to have to see if I can make that happen. I feel like we are not going to easily get that to happen. But we'll figure it out together, folks. What I might wind up having to do, what I'll probably have to do is if I threw an angel block down. Do I still have my angel block? I do. If I threw it out here-ish, then I could anchor this guy on here. Line him up. How does this feel? Too high. Too high. Undo. Goodbye, Enderman. Is that cool? I think that's cool. Yeah. All right, you're off by 1, but I can live with that. Yeah, or I could just undo it. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. And then same deal. We want a flux point for you. And you're good to go. Okay. Now let's get, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to centralize all the flux points. Now there is no turning on and off of the spawning, which is probably a little concerning. But that's okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take you guys. You can stay. I'm going to take you guys. Okay. And let's get our laser IO stuff out of here. I don't think I need dirt blocks anymore. Laser IO stuff comes back out, and we're also going to need our wrench. Okay, so you're going to be here, you're going to be here, you're going to be here, you're going to be here. Can you guys all connect to each other? Oh, exceeds the max limit. Super good question. How do I handle that in a cool looking way? Do you think you could do this? You can. It would also just be like way cooler. If I put that there, that should be okay for me to teleport to. Do you think it's going to complain that there's a block there? No, once I arrive, I just land on top of it. I'm okay with that. What do you guys think? No complaints? That looks a lot better lasery-wise, right? Okay. So then I'm going to want to move you. Probably to... Well, maybe I don't want to move you. Maybe I can leave you guys as you are. I guess I'm cool with that. Boom and boom. So on the west side of you, you're going to insert items that are not this. Okay. Or, you know what I can do? I will just make this a high priority. So let's put a normal insert in here. Okay. So you're going to insert with high priority. So, no, you're going to insert with low priority. You, on the opposite side, will insert with a high priority. Cool. So that stuff, those items will come here first. So highest priority, these items. Lower priority, not those items. Okay. And then we can just stick one of these guys here, and on the up, we'll have an energy extract. And if we need that, we can. Cool. All right, so then you're going to this and extract super fast. Okay. And then you're going to, on the opposite side, energy insert, extract super fast. Cool. Okay. Look at that. We've already got a few things. Okay. And then insert, extract, super fast. Insert, extract, super fast. Okay. So now if we lie up and above to the point where we can see everything, first off, I can turn off these these renders, because I really don't need those no more. But you see what's happening, right? And that should be cool. Close enough that I can get them to spawn. That looks pretty good to me. And then if I just idle here for a bit, that could be cool, right? I could even get some clear glass if I wanted to. Put that away. Yeah. And if I wanted to, I could move my receiver up here. But that's kind of neat. And then if we come down here, we can see those items were all getting extracted. And if we check it on this guy, see, we are getting the occasional, like, not cool items. It would be really neat if I could filter it out and only get, you know, the truly named ones. I would just have to figure out how to do this. I wonder if there's a tag for these. Killing me, Smalls. Let me snag one. Right? I'll just grab this thing. Curious if there's a tag for it. Now, I'm not sure if chunk loading will keep them alive. I might need to actually be there to keep mobs spawning in that area, but we'll find out. So you can go away. I needed more sugarcane. Go. I got one. I have a tag filter. So if I put you in here, what do we got? Infusable shields, elemental craft farmers, delight, forge, FTB junks, right? Like, okay. Blah. None of those tags tell me that it has an apotheosis thing on it, which is a little bit of a bummer. No good way to see. And the mod is Minecraft, so I can't do like a mod filter, right? I can't do a mod filter. I can't do a tag filter. I bet I could do something with integrated dynamics. I guarantee you that there's a NBT tag that identifies it as a mythic item, and I bet integrated dynamics could handle it for me. Guaranteed integrated dynamics could do that. Guaranteed. No questions about it. Integrated dynamics can handle it if I wanted to. Alright, 5 more Godforge pearls. Sweet. Alright, I'm going to go idle here for a bit, I think. So I will wrap up the episode here. We will come back next time, and I will tell you how I made out. And maybe next episode we'll quickly do an integrated dynamics thing to filter out mythic-based items from... We could probably... I would... Depending on how he formulates the NBT for the mythic items versus the epic and the, green, blue, purple, orange, right? Depending on how those are identified, we might even be able to split them all out and be like, this is the chest for greens, this is for blues, this is for purples, this is for oranges. The good news is so far I've only been getting orange mobs in this little setup. So I'm going to go on a limb and say it's most common for oranges to spawn in the end, which is awesome. All right, so for now, Del20 sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I think this is a cool way to farm mythic items. This is working. It's not stupidly fast, but we got a decent amount of mythic items pretty quickly already. Like, we already got 3 or 4 of them, and I can just sit here and idle and more will come in, right? And that's basically what I was going for. And I think that works. So I'll let you know next episode how it worked out. For now, Del20 sign off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.